imagine that the requirements that they've both agreed upon are as follows. 1. User registration. 2. Login. 3. Logout. 4. The dashboard landing page. And so on and so forth. Throughout this course, we'll be running multiple iterations of the SDLC, to which new requirements and new features will be added. Now that we have the outlined requirements, let's take them and move on to the requirement analysis phase. Here's our team: operations, developers, product owners, and testers. We'll all meet up in an office for a few hours and define each outlined requirement and give more planning details. Let's start with requirement number 1, user registration. We'll need a username input field, a password field, a checkbox to accept the terms and conditions, a submit button, and the ability to save the user into our database. Then we'll move to requirement number 2, the login. We'll need a login page to allow returning users to log back into our system. For this, we need another username input field, a password field, along with another submit button. From this, we'll need to... In order to understand what a software tester or quality assurance analyst does, you first need to understand the process by which the software is... In order to understand what a software tester or quality assurance analyst does, you first... In order to understand what a software tester or quality assurance analyst does, you first need to understand the process by which the software is conceptualized, developed, and maintained. This process is known as Software Development Lifecycle, or the SDLC. There are 7 key points to understanding the software development lifecycle. Phase 1, planning. Phase 2, requirement analysis. Phase 3, design. Phase 4, implementation and coding. Phase 5, testing. Phase 6, deployment. And Phase 7,